Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your weekly general reading for the sign of Cancer for the week of January 16th through the 22nd of 2023. I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, subscribed, and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. Alright, your first card out is the Four of Cups. So, looking back on your past, feeling comfortable in your life, you're a little bit bored though. Maybe you've had some decisions that you wanted to do. Maybe there've been some difficult decisions for some of you of where you want to go in life and what you want to have. But there is still lots of things on offer here for you. So you're not in any lack of anything. For some of you, it's also maybe you've, just celebrated a little bit too much this week. So you're trying to get yourself back into shape. And the Five of Swords. So, maybe you had to, maybe they've been hanging around with some people that's been almost abusive to you mentally. Maybe they've been picking on you for a while or saying things that's not nice, and you've decided to wash your hands of them, like move away from all this silliness. You're keeping to yourself. It happens, unfortunately. It's not nice when it does, but it does happen. So you're just learning to cope with it as best you can. Maybe somebody's wronged you in the very past here and you're determined to just move away from all of it. Or this could be people that are jealous of you. And they're just set themselves a goal to make your life unhappy, which is a terrible thing to do. But you're okay. You know right from wrong. You know who's doing it to you. And you're just learning to avoid those sort of people. And the Two of Pentacles. So you've been juggling things for a while. This could be your finances. This could be a relationship or just your life in general. And you're always made it happen and made it work in your favor, but you're getting tired of it. So you're, trying to bring a little more peace and happiness into your life without feeling so much that, you're being held where you are. You don't see really any steps forward. You're just existing. So you're trying to fix and change that part for yourself. Looks like you're going to do it, especially with the World card. So good for you. You finally finished something up. You made a really good choice this week in what you want to do. Like there's lots on offer, but you're learning to know where you want to be for who's actually being more on your side, not being people that stab you in the back, that sort of thing. You've realized what you've literally come up against, but you're moving out of that. You've been balancing yourself for quite some time, and then the world comes along and tells you, well, that part is finally finished. Where do you want to go next? And that's what you're making your choices this week. You're making that firm choice for yourself of which way you want to go. And the Five of Rods. So maybe you were in some sort of competition, or maybe you've taken some sort of tests lately in school or, in your job, that sort of thing. And you're just sort of looking at it now going, all right, I've had these positions before. I've had to go through this before. Maybe you feel like you have to outshine the other person, and you do it naturally. I don't think you give yourself enough credit for where you're at and what people appreciate for you. You've sometimes competition is necessary in different things, but I don't think that's what's happening here. I think you're just overanalyzing something in your life. You're realizing that you must move forward now for your own future. You finally figured out which avenue you want to take going into the future for yourself. Maybe you've literally changed your mind on jobs and careers that you were looking at, and now you've picked a different path for some of you. And the Knight of Cups. So good invitations, you know, a trip coming here for some of you. It's usually by boat. You know, maybe you decided to take a ferry ride somewhere across to another town or that sort of thing. But you know, you're quite happy, or maybe this could be a relationship being offered to you. You're offering your friendship to turn into more for some of you as well. And the Fool. So leap of faith. You're trusting in yourself. You're having blind faith in yourself that you're on the right path at the right time. And you just want to, you know, get started, get moving in the right direction. Isn't that nice? Maybe you've managed to pay off some bills that's been stressing you out for a while. You know, you're feeling more motivated about yourself this week. And you've realized, you know, time's up in your life and what you want to see come in the very future coming forward, like in the long future. So you're willing to take those steps to make sure it happens. And the Three of Swords. So maybe there was some betrayal. You know, for some of you, this could have been a relationship that some of you were in, and you found out that, you know, there was some infidelity going on when you weren't around, or you could have did this to somebody else, and you really hurt. You know, when this happens, it hurts. So maybe you're taking the swords out and you're realizing that that relationship was not the one for you, and you want to go farther in your life in the future, and you don't want to take that excess baggage with you. So you're, you know, learning that those mistakes in life are to teach us something, what not to do in the future. And that's what you learned this week. And the Knight of Wands. So there you are. You know, moving forward, you have some sort of vision in the line of your sight, you know, some sort of, maybe you've been even invited to go somewhere and you're taking a mini vacation here for some of you. Now, just someplace off the beaten path to you. You know, maybe you haven't been there before, but, you know, rethink about, you know, count to 3 before you do anything hasty. You know, sometimes if you rethink something, that way you don't get yourself in trouble. And the Page of Wands. So most definitely, you know, maybe you got a phone call from somebody or a message about a long distance, from a long distance, to take a travel, you know, take a vacation, take travel somewhere, or this could be travel for work. Maybe you've got a job invitation to start a job in another career for yourselves. And the Knight of Swords. Boy, you are really at a beginning point in your life. You know, things are starting over. You're starting to realize that, you know, for some of you want travel in the future. You want to be able to, you know, have to question your finances in the future or your relationships. So you're definitely moving forward for all it's worth this week. You're excited about getting started. And the King of Cups. So you're definitely motivated. You're motivated to solve problems in your life, get along with people, you know, have better relationships going forward into the future for yourself. And you're actually learning to reward yourself as well. You're feeling more optimistic about everything that's happening for yourself. You're feeling more, you know, that your life is going and chosen the right path this time, and it feels like it's on the right path. You're feeling good about you and all your surroundings. You're feeling more optimistic. Wow, you have some beautiful cards, you know, for beginnings and, you know, things in your life. You're managing to pay off bills. And the Empress. So there you go. More abundance, you know, fertility, finances, new relationships. You've planted some really good seeds in your life in the very past here, and now they're starting to grow and go the way you want them to. You can see more things in the future, like more opportunities coming in for yourself. You're feeling more optimistic. You know, things are really starting to light up for you. You're forgiving yourself for, you know, choices that you've made in the past, but you also realize that you're moving into the future, and it is definitely going to take off in a positive direction. And the Two of Swords. So you're trying not to make a decision for a while. You're just trying to, hum along through life and not really make any final decisions because you didn't want to jinx yourself. So you just sort of sat still. You maybe somebody give you some choices in life and you refuse to make them because you don't want to make a wrong choice and do something that goes against your heart. So you just sort of sat there, but you're also realizing that I have to make this decision because it's going to be made for me if I don't. I'm running out of options for that time frame. And the 10 of Pentacles. So beautiful. Things are lining up. You're having a new home, a new life. Things are moving forward. Maybe you've gotten that job that you've always wanted, or you have at least the opportunity to do that. For some of you, you're very fortunate. This is more money coming in. This could be some sort of inheritance of some sort for some of you as well. Good business deals. You're finding the money if you're trying to get your business off the ground. Things that are going very positive in your life. And you can see it. And the Lovers. So very nice. Some sort of commitment this time around. You're making a commitment, whether it's to a job or a person or a place or a thing. And it's something that speaks to your heart, something that you really want to go farther with. Maybe you're asking somebody to move in with you, buy a home together, start a new relationship together. But it's very well thought out. You're not just jumping into this. You're really giving it some thought. All right, and your Angel Oracle card. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So there you go. We'll run off some of that steam. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.